I come from a diverse family, a beautiful mix of races, religions, ethnicities, sexual orientations, and more. And within my family, that was celebrated. But outside in the real world, well, that was a different story. I was just 9 years old when my father would come and have lunch with me at school because I was experiencing daily racism. And as I grew up, sexual harassment, family violence, and sexism were all too common. But for as long as I can remember, I've been driven to change that story. My name is Dr. Emma Fulu, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Equality Institute. We're a global social enterprise working to advance gender equality and end violence against women and girls. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you know that my story is not unique. Violence against women and girls is one of the biggest issues facing Australia today. 1 in 3 women will experience physical or sexual violence in their lifetime, and that costs the Australian economy $22.2 billion a year. And despite the best efforts of governments and individuals, we've seen no significant dent in those numbers because of a lack of technical expertise and cookie-cutter approaches to training that don't change behaviour. But that's where we come in. We help organisations deliver holistic solutions that drive real change. Our customers are the world's leading organisations because we're the world's leading experts.
Organizations like UN Women work with the Equality Institute because they're global experts in the field of ending violence against women and girls. They're passionate and values-driven, and they have a unique ability to bring together creative communications, data and evidence to influence policy and practice at national, regional, and international levels.
We've worked in over 30 countries and conducted 50 studies around the world to understand what drives violence and how to prevent it. We work with governments to develop best practice policies and with grassroots organisations and our thriving online community to drive social change. We're already a high growth company with $1.9 million of run rate revenue in financial year 21-22 and a 15% profit margin. But with Me Too and Black Lives Matter, demand for our services has only grown. Companies know now that they must do more to create cultures of safety, inclusion, and belonging. So to grow our impact and revenue, we're expanding into the corporate market and adding a suite of innovative e-learning products to our services. This will enable us to reach millions of Australians employed in medium and large companies, scale globally in a COVID reality, and generate recurring revenues. We're already attracting leading businesses because gender equality isn't just part of what we do, it's everything that we do.
We started working with Dr. Emma Fulu and the Equality Institute about 15 months ago as we were looking to partner with global experts that could really help us build impactful and meaningful change in the inclusion and diversity space. Obviously, the Equality Institute, they've got loads of experience, and we've been able to leverage that experience and also their incredible research to create some really fantastic solutions, particularly in the comms and the education space.
Our online courses and mentorship are changing the game. Through inspiring and evidence-based content, from podcasts to meditation, animation, and gamification, we transform learning into action. We expect to grow our current services at 30% per year, adding online learning sales and a minimum of 5 new corporate clients per year. We estimate 6.7 million annual revenue by 2025. We know we can deliver this with our passionate team of 15 staff, strong brand and reputation, international reach, and experience developing high-end digital platforms. We're currently developing our unique learning content and signing up our first few customers to validate the market. Then we'll come back to raise impact investment to scale further. In the meantime, we'd love your support in connecting us with corporates who could benefit from our services. Help us build a world in which diversity is celebrated, all people are respected, and power and resources are shared equally. Then I can go back and tell that little girl, my younger self, that we did manage to change her story, and not just for her, but for all of us.